Hey everybody, Kyle Goethe here from GoatFilmReviews.com and the Goat Film Reviews YouTube channel. And I've got an unboxing for you today. We're going to try something different with the unboxings, just see if the camera works and kind of try out some new things with this camera that I have and see if it works. Today, I've got a couple of unboxings. I've been sitting on these for, gosh, a couple of weeks now. I've been really intending to watch these movies, but yeah, something that just happened at the end of the year last year. I came across this set right here, so today we are opening up Paramount Pictures' new 4K restoration of the 5 films in the Transformers series. We're just going to be opening it up here, live footage for you. So let's dive in and see what's going on with this. Now, truth be told, I liked the first Transformers movie. I love Bumblebee. I think Bumblebee's fantastic. But as far as the Michael Bay films, I was once told by a friend of mine that Michael Bay makes likable trash. And I think that's mostly true. So, you know, the first movie I quite liked. I was actually more surprised that it was good and entertaining. And second film on, kind of messy. Third film I thought stood back up. Fourth film, none of these have been great movies directed by Michael Bay. But I think the first 4 at least have some level of merit. I think Transformers 5 is an abomination. It's awful. And I can't even understand what's going on through most of the 2.5 hours that this movie is just existing for us. So anyway, we take off the slipcover here and we open it up. We get kind of the same just internal details about the movies on the outside. There are details for all 5 of the movies. There's a lot of cast in these things, so there's a lot of information here. I'm going to pull out the digital code because that's for me. That's not for you. And as we see on here that there are, so that's odd. Why would you do this? So strangely enough, it doesn't say that these come with Blu-rays, but there's Blu-rays, Blu-ray special features for all the films. Okay. But it's really odd that when you open the case up, it actually opens up and the first film is Transformers The Last Night, which is the 5th film. And then it goes Age of Extinction, which is the 4th film. Dark of the Moon, which is the 3rd film, Revenge of the Fallen, which is the 2nd film, and the last film in the set is Transformers 1. I don't know why you would do this, why you would put them in reverse order, but that's what's happening. So let's see if there's any information on special features here. So these are all carryover from the 4K restorations of each individual film. There's no exclusive special features for any of them. Transformers, and again, it sounds like even most of these are carryover from the Blu-ray special features. So there's nothing new past the Blu-rays even. So just giving you a heads up for that. The special features, Our World, as well as the story Sparks. These are things that go through the making of the film. A 5-part feature entitled Their War, looking at the history of the Transformers franchise, the fans of the franchise's popularity around the world, and the importance of keeping fans happy. More Than Meets the Eye, a feature that's broken down into 3 parts, looking at the action pieces from the film. Tie-ins with the sequel, Revenge of the Fallen. From the Set, which is a 2-part look at the set life. And some deleted scenes. So that's what the first Transformers film has. All right, in doing some research into the film, we've also discovered that there's nothing new to this Transformers set on the 4K releases outside of the updated video and audio quality. And that's one thing. I mean, you can say what you want about the Transformers movies. They look really flashy. They look good. But I will say none of the special features on this 4K release are brand new to the box set. None of them are brand new to the individual films in the box set. These are all carryovers from the Blu-ray releases. Or in the case of like The Last Night, the 4K release that came out with the film, because 4Ks were coming out at that time. There is nothing new, let me say that again, about these films. But they each do have a special features disc. So it's not a bare bones edition if you don't have them. But if you're looking for new special features about Transformers, you're not going to find those here. There's just nothing brand new to the film. But overall, depending on the cost you get for this movie. I saw during Black Friday, the reason why I leapt out for it was, one, I could slim down my movie shelf because there's like 5 discs there. But this was like $25 for the 4K films. That's a pretty good deal. That's, $5 a piece. That's pretty good for this. But I've seen some places selling this for $50, $60, $70. I don't quite know if that's worth it. I think a lot of 4K films are selling for ridiculous prices right now, and this one will go down. So, depending on how much you want to spend for it, Transformers: The Ultimate 5 Movie Collection, which is funny because it wasn't even including the sixth film, even though it came out after the sixth film was out. It's a solid enough box set if you're a fan of the movies. Like I said, I get mild enjoyment out of the first four, but they're all bad movies. Make no mistake, the original Transformers from Michael Bay and Bumblebee are probably the only two movies that I would give like real positive like emphasis behind. 2, 3, and 4, I like enough. I think there's more good than bad in those movies, but there's plenty of bad as well. 5 is atrocious. And there's a reason why Bumblebee went back in time, and there's a reason why Rise of the Beast is going back in time. And it's because they don't know what to do with The Last Night and what that movie gave people to work with. But I'll say this, if you're a fan of the Transformers franchise and you don't have them on 4K, this might be a good way to go. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the Transformers Ultimate 5 Movie Collection. Like I said, it's up to you as a fan. I don't think this is going to sway any people who aren't fans of the franchise to be fans of it. There's enough likable trash to the movies, and ever since I got a 4K TV and a 4K player, I've been trying to upgrade a number of my DVDs and Blu-rays to 4K. These are not gravitas level films, but they are likable trash is perhaps the right way to go about it. So if you got some friends coming over, you want to have a couple of beers and some popcorn, I can see myself popping in Transformers. Let me know what you thought about the Transformers 4K set that we just talked about here today. Would you get it? Do you already have it? And what are your thoughts on it down below? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave those comments down there. I love to engage with the fans, so please make sure you comment below. It helps my channel out, and we love having that conversation with you guys as well. So make sure you're down there to like and subscribe. Those are 2 free things. They don't cost you a dime, but they help to support the channel. You never miss new episodes of the show as they drop then. You can also find goatfilmreviews.com for my many written reviews. You can find Goat Film Reviews on Facebook. You can follow me personally at Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd at Almighty Goatman. And you can also find my show, Kyle and Nick on Film, that I co-host with Nick Polachuk from the St. Paul Filmcast. We've got new episodes every Monday, and we're starting up with new episodes on Thursdays again very soon as we're ramping up season 5 of that show. All those links are down in the description, and we'll see you next time.